Hello, Discovery students. Welcome back to our Art at Home videos. For this one, we are going to do part number 2 of our flipbook animations, where you get to create the actual animation part. Now, for this section of our art project, you are going to need either a set of post-it notes, or some note cards and a rubber band, or a binder clip, and I will show you what all those materials look like so you know what to use. And then a pencil to draw with, and whatever you'd like to color your animation in with if you would like to color it. Now, remember that you can pause the video at any time if you want to work along with me, or watch it and do the steps together at the end. All right, enjoy creating. Here's our learning target. I can create a flipbook animation with at least 2 objects. Let's review. What is a flipbook? A flipbook is a book with images that change as the pages are turned quickly. To complete this project, you either need note cards or plain paper, a binder clip or rubber band to hold the cards together, or you can use a stack of post-it notes because they already stick together. Hey, what's that? Oh, hi! And then a pencil and an eraser. So, I'm going to use my 3x5 note cards. Make sure you have your brainstorming sketch ready to go from last class and your cards ready. So you are going to take one card, and we are going to number our cards at the top in case you drop them so that you remember what order they need to go in. Now, you need to do your drawing all on one side of the card. Don't take up the whole card, because you need to have space for your hand to hold the cards in order to flip them. So your drawing can only be on one side of the card. So I'm going to start with my first sketch. Now, card number 2. If your paper's thin enough, this is the one time that I will let you trace things. Because in a flipbook, we need to have the same drawing each time if your object is not moving. So, my house is going to stay in the same spot the whole time. So that means each card I can trace my house because I don't want it to look like it's floating around. I want to make sure it's staying in one spot and not moving the whole time. You have to make sure you're including every single detail. So the doorknob, the windows, the tree. Then you can set card number 1 aside. Now, I'm going to trace over card number 2, but this time I'm going to slowly start to add the spaceship in at the top. Now, you can keep your card next to your last card to see where you stopped, or below it, whatever works for you. However, the object that's moving, you have to draw it moving very slowly. You only want to move your object a very little bit each time. So you can see how my spaceship is slowly moving down from the top. If you move it really far on your next drawing, it's going to look like it's jumping. You can always pause and test out your flipbook to make sure it's working correctly. Now, you probably are going to need at least 25 pieces of paper to make it a good flipbook. That's my goal. So by the middle of my drawing and my sketch, I should probably be at about 12 cards just to space it out. But if you need more, you can always add more, no problem. So as you can see, I'm carefully working through my flipbook, very slowly moving the spaceship down the drawing towards the house, because for my last scene, I want to make sure it's landing on the house. But I don't want to move it too fast, or else it'll look like my spaceship's dropping from the sky suddenly and attacking the house, which is not what I want. Now, again, make sure you're numbering your cards and you include all the details of each card. If you are doing any writing, I recommend adding just a couple letters at a time so that it looks like the person is speaking and people can read it while you flip. Now, I'm not going to add color to mine because I kind of like it black and white, but you are welcome to color your flip book after you are done doing it. Now, I'm on my final card, so I'm going to make sure that I stack them up. All my cards are in order by all the numbers I just did. Then I'm going to shuffle them neatly together and put the binder clip or rubber band on the other end where there's no drawing and see if it worked. Now, I didn't fold it very far, so it was hard to see. And there we go. You have yourself your own animation. Now, it's kind of hard to see the last image, so I'm going to put some blank cards at the bottom to give myself a little bit more to hold on to. Let's see if that helps. Much better. Final step is to upload to Artsonia. So hit Students, scan the QR code at the end of this video, click what grade you are in. My pretend student test is in kindergarten. Search my name, add artwork, look for the project called Flipbook, click it. Take video, not photo. You might have to have somebody help you hold the camera so that you can flip and hit record. And then stop. If the video came out, you can click Use Video. Make sure it looks good and then hit Submit. It might take a second to upload. Then on the next page, please type in a title for your animation. And then 2 to 3 sentences telling me about your story and your animation. Please make sure you took a good video of your flipbook so that I can see what you created in your story. And please make sure you are uploading it under your name and under the correct project so that I can find it and give you feedback. When you are all done typing your artist statement, make sure there are no spelling errors. And then you'll hit Submit. And you are all done. Here is the QR code you need to scan if you're using your phone or iPad.